Hey everyone, this is Jerry with Team Adventures of BG. Today I am doing an evening hike at Miller Springs Nature Area. It is just on the other side of Belton Lake. It's got 10 miles of trail, and it does range from easy to very tough with bluffs and some canyons, and that's kind of in the Cox Hollow area. So I'm going to try and make a big loop, not going to do everything. So stay tuned and let's check out this park. So far, everything has been real shaded. Looks like I found my first obstacle with these down trees. Oh! Wow, looks like I gotta struggle through this. There's quite a few other trails that kind of crisscross, but I don't know if they're the ones I want or not, but I do know that I was following those orange ribbons, and that has been allowing me to kind of go on the route I wanted. That was a fun little creek crossing. It's good to see all the rain we've been getting actually has water flowing through there. I don't know if it normally has water or not, but if not, big plus for me. I didn't expect to get up this high above the creek either. Pretty rugged, pretty high above, 100 feet or so. Some actual decent views of the Creek Canyon. I'm impressed with this trail so far. Ooh, there's quite a bit of water back down there. Making a quick stop, check out, I think this is called Green Pond. So nice little pond. See some pretty big turtles in there. Maybe I'll get to see a snake from a safe distance. So I didn't expect to kind of come out of the creek area, out of the canyon, and get into this kind of grassy prairie land with mixed forest. So coming up soon on the Cox Hollow area, and that's supposed to be a lot more rugged, so excited to see what that's about. Well, apparently I was fooled. Cox Hollow is a double track and pretty well maintained road at that, so hopefully, as I get further in, the rumors are true, and it is a lot more rugged and fun. So here's one of the cutoffs. It does look kind of rugged. So this may be the area that they were talking about. Even though behind me there was some really big bluffs over the river, the Leon River, so I was hoping I'd get to go up there, but it doesn't look like there is a trail that way. All right, so this is the kind of area that I was looking for. You can see there's some grottos, overhangs. We're above a beautiful little creek. So allegedly there may be 2 caves up here, very small, so I'm not going to try and find or get into those necessarily. but I am going to check it out up here. Looks like this is one of the caves. You could use these to climb up in there. Smells funky, not very big, but there it is. Just another cool bluff section of the trail. And by another section, I mean it's just been the entire thing. Looks like I'm at the end of this trail. Gonna come down here and look at the creek real quick and then head back. So I heard flowing water. Haven't turned around yet. Just went a little bit further, so I'm gonna look up here and see this little waterfall before turning around. Didn't expect to find a waterfall in this grotto, but very pretty. So I just came from the left, and this is the confluence of that creek. Ooh, that's pretty steep. And over here is the Leon River, which is kind of a good color right now, even though we've had a lot of rain recently. So I'm now on the South River Loop, which takes us over by the Leon River. It parallels it, I guess. I don't know how close we'll be for the majority of it, but it is pretty shaded. It was kind of grown up for a section and I did not like, but it's opened back up, and I do like that. So we're on the bank of the Leon. You can kind of see it through there, but everything is too green and grown up to get a good glimpse. And the river is a green color. It's the same as the vegetation in the area. So it's impossible to see through this side of the river, but the dam is right up there and it is releasing, so everything is just flowing really fast. So can't see that, but we can check out some of the ripples here. This area is nice, full of sycamore. I bet there are some lovely fall colors right here in this section. Not super excited about it, but it is time to do a creek crossing. My shoes are wet from all the water, and it looks like they're going to stay that way for a while. So this loop kind of comes around this Oxbow Lake, I think is what it's called. There was just a lot of water there for the crossing, so like waist deep. Was not about to do that, but I am heading that back on kind of the last trail that'll take me back to the trailhead. One last little stop. This is the big earthen dam. So we were just over there, other side of that opening, and that's where that water is flowing. So I wish we could have seen a better view of that. All right, coming up on my final leg. A whole chunk of the park is closed back there. There used to be an old settlement, I think, called Tennessee Valley. So that is closed off. You can kind of see. It's also where the mural is. And it kind of prevents you from getting over to the other side of the road to see the overview. So, disappointing, but I'm looking forward to see whatever happens down there. Okay, so I just finished up. There was actually a guy waiting to close the gates to make sure we all got out. So I'm glad I hustled back. Very cool park. I did just under 5 miles. It felt like hiking, which is not something I really would have expected from a small park like that. It was single track for the most part. There was some rugged terrain. There was those canyons, the creek. I heard nature, so there was frogs, cicadas, birds. So really green. It had the river, the creeks. That was a lot of fun. I definitely want to come back out here and spend more time exploring the creek and some of those bluffs we saw. I know Waffle will love that too. So thanks for watching, and make sure you join me on my next adventure.